Imagine a world where anything of value, a bar of gold, a field of wheat, a vintage car, stocks and bonds, private equity, a trading account or even a paycheck, could be transformed into a digital token, secured by blockchain, and traded with the tap of a finger. This isn't a dream, this is the new frontier, and at its core is the Pecu Novus Blockchain Network. Built for speed, scale, and security, Pecu Novus isn't just another blockchain. It's an ecosystem designed for real-world value, enabling the seamless tokenization of physical and intangible assets, not to replace traditional finance, but to amplify it, expand it, and democratize access to it. Start with gold. For centuries, it's been a symbol of wealth, traditionally locked in vaults and moved with layers of bureaucracy. But now, on Pecu Novus, a single bar of gold can be digitally represented, split into thousands of fractional tokens, and offered to investors across the globe. Each token backed, transparent, and instantly tradable. Now just imagine land, not just in one country, but all over the world. Whether it's farmland in Argentina or commercial space in Singapore, titles and deeds can be recorded, verified, and fractionalized on Pecu Novus. This unlocks global capital for local development, with ownership that can be verified and transferred in seconds, not weeks. Then comes art, the untouchable treasures of galleries and private collectors. What once adorned only the walls of the elite can now be digitally fractionalized, giving art lovers, patrons, and investors the chance to own a piece of history. But tokenization doesn't stop there, it reaches into finance itself. Through Pecu Novus, perpetual digital credit note tokens bring debt instruments into the digital age. These tokens represent long-term credit obligations issued by companies, tradable on global exchanges, and accessible to everyday investors, with programmable hourly yields being issued to the token holders. This reshapes private credit, bypasses traditional gatekeepers, and invites the world into markets once closed. And what about equity in private companies? Instead of waiting for IPOs or relying on slow venture capital, a private company can directly tokenize their shares, give liquidity to early supporters, and maintain control through programmable smart contracts. Ownership becomes transparent, trustless, and borderless. This also creates a pathway for private equity firms. They can free up incremental capital if an exit is beyond their initial timeline. This avoids their investors from being trapped in an illiquid investment. How about publicly traded companies? The tokenization of publicly traded stocks bring a new dimension to global access, where regulated exchanges can tokenize stocks and bonds on Pecu Novus. Promote true global inclusion through borderless access. Imagine all the possibilities. Now picture paychecks tokenized in real time, through programmable tokens and the use of stable coins. Wages can be dispersed by the hour or by the minute. Fluid and fair, without waiting periods or payroll processes. Workers receive earnings as they work, with no delays. It frees up business owners from this task, and gives payroll processing companies another tool to streamline their processes. Now let's go deeper. Medical records, often scattered and insecure, can be tokenized and encrypted, allowing individuals to control access, ensuring privacy, and granting doctors secure and temporary windows to view health histories when needed. Even trading accounts, crypto, equity or commodity trading accounts can be represented by digital basket tokens. One token, many assets. Fully transparent and tradable, always up to date, designed to reflect a real-time account of holdings, accessible to the world at any moment. And it doesn't stop there. Pecu Novus is built to connect, with the ability to bridge across other networks like Ethereum and Bitcoin, which will be launching late 2025. This will ensure interoperability, allowing tokenized assets to move freely between chains and reach even broader markets. This is not speculation. This is functioning, scalable infrastructure. Pecu Novus enables a digital transformation of the real economy, not by replacing what exists, but by enhancing it through speed, transparency, and global access. In this new reality, tokenization becomes a universal language of value. Gold is no longer locked in vaults. Art is no longer confined to the elite. Debt and equity are no longer hidden behind closed doors. Commerce becomes frictionless. Finance becomes inclusive. Value becomes borderless. The possibilities are endless. The rails are already built. The layers are being created, where developers and entrepreneurs can build thriving businesses using these layers. And the story has only just begun, with Pecu Novus lighting the way for these layers to come to life across many industries. Pecu Novus is the evolution. It is the future.